Before, I used to go to church and I didn't really internalize anything that was being taught to me or preached in church. And then when I came here to London to work, I was brought by a special friend to Every Nation Church. Before, I didn't realize there was such a thing, such as a relationship with God. He reintroduced me to God and he taught me about the Bible. There was so much more that I wanted to learn, and I have gone through so much, and I believe that all the hardships, obstacles, heartaches, as well as the success and blessings that I have received was all through and because of God. Now I want to declare to the whole world that I put my trust and faith in God wholeheartedly.
I've had the privilege of growing up in a Christian household and being taught Christian values my whole life. But up until recently, I feel like my relationship with God hasn't been where I know He wants it to be. But with the help of so many people around me, like my parents, my family, people at church, people at youth, some friends at school, it's definitely gotten so much better. Even though this year hasn't been my best, I know that it's definitely helped me improve my relationship with God. And even though I know that my spiritual journey is so much more in store for me, and that I'm still young, I know that this baptism is my past self going away and the birth of my new self and the child of God that I've been working to be.
Aaliyah, upon your confession of faith, I baptize you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
I grew up in a Christian home, always taught to go to church, and then when I became a teenager, I kind of rebelled and I didn't really want anything to do with God anymore, and I kind of stopped believing in all of it, and I just became very kind of cynical, I guess, and I thought I was happy kind of doing my own thing and living by my own rules type of thing. And then in 2015 I spiraled into a depression and I became very lonely. I became very just sad all the time. It was like constant despair and it was so miserable. I wouldn't wish it upon anybody. And I just became so held in bondage by the enemy. I basically became his puppet. And then through that, I kind of rediscovered who God is and kind of saw a different side of Him than what I grew up seeing in the church. And it became an own personal relationship and my own personal, it was very intimate. It wasn't my parents' relationship, it wasn't the church's, it wasn't my sister's, it was my own relationship with God. And He slowly kept revealing Himself to me more and more. And since then, it's been quite a journey. I am here today to kind of declare my belief in who God is. I believe God is love, He is kind, He is merciful and gracious. He is my Abba Father. And I believe that He died on the cross for my sins, and He rose again 3 days later, and He is very alive today.
Alaina, upon your confession of faith, when I baptize you in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.